Do I think this is a big deal? I don't think, in terms of wins and losses, it's a big deal. But I was shocked. This is a guy, I just the optics of it. Maybe it's because I've been in that room so many times. And it's just the ultimate professional setting where Bill is always all business when he stands up at that podium.
My thought was, it's obvious Gronk's coming back. And then when you watch it, you go, yeah, I still think he's coming back. And I think it's just kind of this mirage he's putting on right now by saying maybe. Maybe. Or if you talk to Belichick, well, no, I'm all about motocross today, or whatever the hell it was. Something as stupid as that. That was my initial thought. It's obvious. He's coming back. Why are we still playing this game of maybe, maybe not?
Aaron Rodgers cannot touch Tom Brady in the department of creating a culture for the team, for the organization, being an example, the accountability that Tom Brady holds over his teammates. He can't touch him in those regards. Well, and I think that is why Brady has taken bad defenses to the Super Bowl, why Brady has been to so many Super Bowls, and Aaron Rodgers, whenever I look at Aaron Rodgers, I don't look at how many he's won. I look at how many he's been to. That's the number that stands out to me. He has been to one Super Bowl. Not good enough if you're the greatest or even in that conversation.
If your best player is going to this guy and having success and playing better than anyone's ever played at his age, I would kind of have a little bit of lenience there and say, okay, if this is working for my absolute best player and my second best player wants to try it, let's see what happens here.
I don't know what Peter King was trying to say there exactly. Malcolm Butler was benched because of a specific incident that occurred, okay? He was not benched because, the week of practice leading up to the big game, he didn't look good. And it was a culmination of him just being and looking sluggish out on the practice field. That is not why he was benched for the entirety of Super Bowl 52. Butler was benched because something happened. We don't know what that is. There's rumors everywhere. Something happened, and Bill made a decision, F this, he's not playing.
Bork's a better player than Chara, all around. But legacy in Boston, I'm going with Chara. It's 21 years right now versus 12, so that obviously favors Bork. I'm going Chara. 2 rings. That's what the name of the game is to win. And who brought him to you? It's not like he was some schlub. He was the best player on the team when they won the first one. He's one of the best players on the team if they win this one. If they win a second one, was Zdeno Chara as their captain, as their defensive leader, then yeah, I'm gonna leapfrog Chara over Bork.
I said earlier in the season, and it was a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but it was sort of serious, that Brad Stevens needed to use and utilize the resources available to him to figure out how to properly coach this team, because we know he's a great underdog. When the team is scrappy and young, he can get the most out of them and have them rise up. Celtics, Butler. Now he's dealing with more established players, guys that have won championships, superstars, elite-level talent. That's where Phil Jackson was a master, and he wrote that book, 11 Rings, outlining what he did and how he had to mesh certain teams and all the egos. And I think Brad could have learned from that book. I'd still put that on his recommended reading list.